Yeah, I got a show for y'all. Got a damn good show.
They have not had enough time to find more permanent housing, and they're really caught in the middle this morning.
I thought there would be some compassion, maybe a little bit of an extension to help these people find somewhere to go. They put some paperwork on our doors saying, if you find a place to go, we'll pay your deposit in first month's rent. I bet you $100 to a dollar, nobody has been put or placed or helped find somewhere to go.
Now, the building's management says that the problem stems from gangs that have pretty much overrun the entire building and taken control of the building. They say it's not the code violations that the city claims.
An undocumented immigrant is not a criminal, and we have to correct course in this conversation. Una persona sin papeles no es criminal. Sí se puede.
Tell that to the black families has been kicked out because the Venezuelan gang has kicked them out of there where they were living.
Let me get this straight. They trying to kick out the Venezuelan gangs by kicking everybody out?
Yeah, evicting everybody.
But the Venezuelan gangs haven't left. It's the same logic they use for guns.
Yeah.
They take away gun rights because they think that's going to restrict guns to criminals, but it doesn't.
Right. It's a black woman that lives there in the community, and she has firsthand knowledge of what's going on there.
Yeah.
This should open a lot of people's eyes when it comes to Democrats. Check this video out.
Yeah.
Common Sense 101. The Venezuelan prison gang known as Tren de Aragua has taken over an apartment complex in Aurora, Colorado, right outside of Denver. The property manager known as CBZ Management has been trying desperately to regain control of their apartment that they have just spent $300,000 to bring to code with renovations, but they can't even go in there because the Venezuelan gang has taken over their apartments. The city has denied the allegations. Local officials and the media, including Kyle Clark of 9 News, have denied the allegations, even though they have posted eviction notices on the doors of residents and given them a very short amount of time to move out, find somewhere else to live, figure it out, we don't care. If this had been Cherry Creek, if this had been Greenwood Village, Jared Polis, the Colorado governor, would have sent in the damn National Guard. But because it's full of black and brown people in Aurora, nobody cares. This is a very dangerous problem. This is just a testing ground.
Yep.
You need to understand this. This CBZ management says, we would like to be able to resume normal operations at our buildings, but we cannot do so under the threat of present and immediate danger against residents, staff, and management. The spokesperson for this company goes on to say, this is an issue our city needs to face head on with law enforcement and the further support of our state and country's leaders, border czar Kamala Harris, to protect affected tenants, the surrounding communities, and Americans across the nation. Translation: CBZ management is giving the country and the surrounding areas in Denver a heads up. Your community is next. And if you think you're protected because of how you vote or because of your location, you're not. You're not safe. Your children are not safe. You better get civic minded and stop saying, I'm not into politics, because politics is into you. You got Kamala Harris running around now wanting to be the head of the entire country, but she has spent the last 4 years ignoring the border as the border czar, although she was given that job. And for somebody who claims to be a baddie and a boss lady and a strong, empowered woman, she didn't take the lead on a damn thing except ignoring you and putting twerking rappers and fried chicken into neighborhoods to try to get your vote. Once again, for failing you the previous 4 years. But guess what? She wants a chance to do it all over again.
Yeah.
This is unbelievable. DHS, Department of Homeland Security, was investigated by the Office of Inspector General. There was a report in June that was the final report issued that says DHS needs to improve its screening and vetting of asylum seekers and non-citizens applying for admission into the United States. This is a very detailed report. I suggest you go read it so that we cannot be accused of mis and disinformation. Go read the report by the Office of Inspector General. Lastly, I would like to point out the very glaring truth and fact that President Trump has been saying for years, that these foreign countries are releasing their prisoners and sending them to the United States. They are releasing their asylum residents to come to the United States. They're here, okay? According to this report by DHS, CBP, it is widely known that Trinidad is a Venezuelan prison gang. Prison. They release them from Venezuelan prisons, and they now live here around you and your children. Are you still going to sit by and claim that Trump is racist or something's wrong with him when he is the only politician who is willing to address this head on? And to not just address it, but to eliminate the problem in its entirety, because they're illegal foreign nationals who are not supposed to be here in the first place. Are you still going to sit there indignant with your cognitive dissonance and pretend that Trump is the problem when it's the politicians that you are donating money to and have been voting for years and have gotten zero results? Is this what I'm led to believe? Let me tell you something, Becky. You're not safe. Your children are not safe.
Yep.
This is not hyperbolic, and it's not fear-mongering. You better go read this damn DHS report. Like CBZ management said, this is a problem that is going to extend into local communities and into the United States as a whole.
Yep.
You better start contacting your local police, your local sheriff, your local politicians, your city council, your governor, your mayors, your city managers, and you better start asking them what the hell is going on and what are you going to do about this problem? Because I promise you, it will be you next. You better vote responsibly in November if you want to be safe in your own damn home. Common sense, bro. Common sense. Use it.
See, I'm not in a black woman, but she turned me on. That's my kind of black woman.
Yeah,
boy.
man. It look like she take care of business too.
Yeah, not only she take care of politics, she taking care of it.
Hey,
You happy.
hey,
That's what I call a strong black woman.
hell yeah.
Kamala is not it.
Yeah.
And you know what? Nobody's mentioning it. Nobody wants to go in the news. Y'all heard it from Kamala? You know?
Straight from the horse's mouth. No undocumented person is a criminal.
They taking over black communities, black and poor communities.
Yeah, what did Trump say? They're taking black jobs?
Yeah, they taking black jobs and black homes.
Yeah, it's like, who are they impacting the most?
Black people. And then they're going to take over.
But they call Trump racist for bringing that up.
It's a fact. Look, they're gonna take over black neighborhoods, right? And they're going to go rob the white people, right? They're going to go rob Becky.
Yeah.
Then they're going to come back to the black neighborhoods. Yeah. That's going to be that natural ecosystem. Take over the black community, right? Then at night, go out and go rob Becky, right?
Yeah.
Come back home. That's the American dream for these Venezuelan prison gangs.
Man, and you see all these illegals unaliving people all over the country, just like in Georgia.
Yeah.
And it happens more than we know because, like,
they only show it when it's a white woman being murdered or unalive. They're not showing when it happens to black people. They can't push it.
Yeah, I think
it doesn't sell well, but it sells to 70% of America.
Yeah, I think they hiding it most of the time. I think these stores, when they unalive people like in Georgia, that got leaked.
Right.
Because they don't want these to come out. Right. I think it came out in Georgia because it's mostly a red state.
Right.
And people word of mouth, so they had to release it.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking
they hush
especially like Denver, that's a sanctuary city. Mm-hmm. That's a sanctuary state.
Yeah. It's a liberal state.
Yeah, it's like that's the state that was going to take Trump off the ballot.
Right.
Even though he has no chance of winning there.
But you know why, right?
Because the people are woke.
Yeah, it's too much diversity up there. They don't have the right diversity. I mean, diversity, don't get me wrong, I love me some diversity, but if diversity is not right.
Like the black community is a monolith. Over 90% they vote for Democrats. There's no logic there. There's no thought.
Black people, their own worst enemy.
Yeah, Democrats can't fix you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I'm not going to even get into that.
Yeah.
But if that woman right there, like her mindset, her perspective on life, if that was the typical woman's mindset, black communities would be far different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Far different.
Yeah, if every black woman epitomized this woman, Candace Owens, if every black father epitomizes Hall's twin, right? Larry Elder. What's another good black conservative? Ben Carson.
And you know what? They don't even have to be conservative. They could be just common sense people.
Oh, it's a way of life, Keith, at this point. It's a way of life. You can't go out and run to the polls and victimize yourself and be successful in the business world. You got to take on a conservative mindset.
Yeah, there's something to slip through the cracks.
Yeah. Like
Cardi B, she's successful.
Like, look at all these liberal businesses. They're taking their businesses out of liberal areas and going to conservative areas.
Yeah.
You know? You got to have that mindset.
Like Walmart's closing up.
Yeah.
They tired of black people coming there, looting their stores and burning them down when something happens. We're like, well, we leaving. And then the black people say, man, where you going? This is racism. No, y'all burning down my stuff.
Y'all burning down my stuff, and when you ain't burning down my stuff, you're stealing my stuff.
Show's over.
Dixieland with our giveaway.
Give it away.
A little Southern Pride. We give it away a General Lee 1969 Dodge Charger 426 Hemi. It's a lot of Hemi. Come with $10,000 in cash. And I gotta ask you, who's your favorite two black guys? Go to VentureHardTwins.com. Anything you buy on the site gets you automatically into the win. Yeah.
No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. See official rules for details.
Yeah.